It's already time for day 3, qualifying round 3. It's Wednesday today? It is Wednesday today. Let's go bowl. Day 3, game 1, not great. Worst game of the tournament so far, 156. Started out with 4 opens on the front, but I made up for it in the end to finish with the 156. Game 2 done. That was a 158. A lot of pretty solid shots that just didn't strike. Left a lot of 9s, a couple like 8s or 7s. I think I left like 1 or 2 open. I don't know. It's just a rough day today. We'll see what happens for the last 2 games. Stay tuned. Found a line. I bowled a 222. It was looking really good up until like the 9th frame where I left it open. But I'm making up for those 150s, and I just need one more big game, and I will be content for today. Fourth game wasn't quite good. 186. Kind of lost my mark again. My misstrom kind of out the door. I don't know. And lane started to transition a bit. Worst series so far for the day, but that's okay. We'll see how I do tomorrow. That's all I got for today. Thursday morning now, almost 6 a.m. I have to bowl at 7. Bowling is only 10 minutes away. But I want to say a few quick things that I didn't get to say yesterday. So, well, yesterday may not have been a big day score-wise. It was a pretty big day equipment-wise. So, first of all, I got a new ball. It is a RST X1. Just kidding. The outside doesn't match what's on the inside. We went for one of the discount balls because I wanted a ball that worked better on a heavier oil pattern. So I went for an asymmetrical solid, which to non-bowlers that doesn't mean a lot. But anyways, it's an Ebonite Omni here. It's got a little bit of orange, and I'm hoping this will really help out today because it's a longer oil pattern and more oily, and I really hope that this can get some strikes for me. Next up, there was a little surprise from Minnesota. Manny and Kenna asked me what jersey size I was a while back, and I was kind of confused. I was like, what? I didn't like pay for a jersey or anything. That's because Minnesota like sent all the Minnesota bowlers a little like care package thing, and that was really nice. We got a little bracelet, storm bracelet here. I have a little collection of these like rubber bracelets at home, so maybe I'll probably add that to that collection. We got a little bit of hand sanitizer, because why not? Got another bowling pen. I'm going to keep this in my bowling bag. This is going to come in handy when I write down my scores and everything. It's nice to have an extra pen in there. Got the grip thingy where you like use it on your hands to like dry them off or whatever. Sport Sack Grip Solution Company, I guess that's what it's called. I never really knew because I don't need it as much as the one-hander, but maybe I'll end up using it at some point. Some free games at like bowling centers in Minnesota, like here's the Wild Zone. I bowled a JV tournament there for St. Croix a little while back. And then, I get a little rubber ducky here. I think this was a thing on the girls' season back at home. They all had like little rubber duckies. And, I don't know, I guess I get my own little rubber ducky now. So that's definitely staying in my bowling bag. Really happy to have that as well. Next up, we have a microfiber towel to wipe down the bowling balls with. It's always nice to have an extra chamois or towel just to wipe down the ball. And then there are some letters for like ball of choice drawings and scholarship giveaways, so I'll have to open those up later, a little bit later. Just really cool that Minnesota was thinking of the junior gold bowlers here, and I don't know, I'm just super stoked with all this. And then finally, I want to say the best for last. I got a new jersey. This is my first jersey that's like not high school related. Now I love my St. Croix jersey, but this is, I think I have to try this out for today. Kind of excited. I've never had another second bowling jersey. And I'm really happy with all this stuff. So thank you, Minnesota. Thank you all the sponsors. This is awesome. Now let's go try on the jersey. Alright, at the bowling alley now. Time to bowl qualifying round 4. First game, got a lot of strikes, missed all 3 spares that I could have got, which isn't ideal, but the strike saved me, got a 205. Let's see if I can keep up with this new ball. It's working pretty well. Some of those times I didn't throw the best shot, but the ball found the pocket and struck. Let's see if I can get some more 200s. Game 2 is done. I finished with a 177, which isn't good. Well, it's decent, but I picked up all my make-all spares. I left 2 splits just because this lane was a little bit drier and I had a little bit of trouble adjusting. I had to throw it out a little farther. But I'm feeling pretty good with the new ball, so let's see what I can do with the 3rd and 4th games. End of the 3rd game, I got a 199. That turkey in the 10th frame really saved me. I'm hoping to average 200. I need something pretty good over 200 to get a chance, even getting in the top like 172, I guess is what they rang on. It took me a while to make an adjustment. There were a few shots that I knew were close, but just weren't quite connecting. I left a few single pins and stuff, and I made most of the spares, and let's see if I can make the adjustments this game. Time to go home. The last game, couldn't get a single strike. The ball wasn't working. I don't know if I should have switched back to my aspect or if I should have just kept going with my ebonite. I tried. There were a lot of decent shots. The oil just didn't cooperate. And I bowled a 143. The first time I bowled a strike in that game was the 10th frame. Literally the worst game of the tournament. I don't know, it's just how it happened, but I guess it's time to go home. There's a lot of other people, like 172 move on of over like 1,200. So I'm not alone, just kind of disappointing because I was doing fairly well. And as a cherry on top, I lost my pen. I think someone stole it, my Roto Grip pen. I guess I have to replace it with the one that I got from Minnesota. So that one's really coming in handy now. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. All right, it's officially time to leave. Heading out. Should be home by midnight tonight. Made it back, 10:30 at night-ish. It's good to be home. Kind of sad that I didn't advance. It was a fun experience anyways, made some friends from across the state, and glad I went. It was a fun experience in Michigan. I'm glad to be back at home with my cat and my hammock.
Hello. Good kitty.
The junior gold journey has ended as I return back here to Minnesota.